So the other tank. That's what it looks like here. We might be starting early here. We'll see. But I know Killfeeder and Mosquito are going to be the DPS today. Is what it looks like. And Nephis and Nine Loda are going on to the support. Same and Ninja going onto the tank. Triton and Elsie on DPS. And Ali later and Arviso on support. So, I honestly don't know what's going to happen today. Hopefully we get a good match in here. But I think without further ado, boys, I think we're ready to go. We have a bunch of bees hosting, so we'll see what happens there. I'm going to go ahead and say Caster R in chat. So we're going into week 3. We're going into week 3 of this. Looks like we're going to start here on Lijiang Tower. It's going to be a very interesting game. I know Killua very good on that Rhine and the Zarya, so let's see if they're going to run the Brawl here. I know Brawl is pretty popular on this map, but let's see what the first round is going to be. Again, we need to watch out for both these teams throughout the rest of the season. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way in hell that this should be a blowout. I hope not. I mean, of course, that stuff kind of happens, you know, as you may know. But let's see what happens. Florida probably, if I had to guess, I think Florida's going to come out with a Brawl here to start. We'll see, but we're going on to Lijiang Tower. I should probably change, oh, I forgot to change my sound settings. For the people watching, the game volume will be in Japanese. Don't ask me why. Thank you, have a great day. But my voice will be in English, so that's all you need, right? Alright. Boston's second game of the season. Had to forfeit their first. Oh no, they didn't have to forfeit any. Never mind. I'm dumb. We're about to find out. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to drop a follow. I do stream normally, and I will be casting in the future. But it looks like we're going to go into the game here. Starting off on Lijiang Tower. Let's see. Thank you, Reckless, for the follow. Appreciate that. Looks like we're going on to Night Market first. Everybody knows that Night Market's a good map. I mean, it's really home to the Sim TP here. So let's see if any of the teams are going to pull out a Sim here. That is what I'm thinking. But we shall see, we shall see. I saw Nephis go on to the Widow. We shall see. Widow could be an interesting pick here. She's got some good sight lines, but in the long run, I don't think she could brawl on point or anything, so maybe not. Maybe that was just a bait. Thank you, Monster31419, for the follow. Appreciate that. Looks like Killua, it looks like Florida is going to go on to the Rhine and the Orisa to start out here with the Sim. Yeah, both teams running a Sim. I could see, I could definitely see that coming in. But a little difference in supports here. Boston going to have a little bit more survivability with the Bap and the Lucio. Florida's going to make a last-minute swap over to Rhine Zarya. Looks like we're going to be running a McCree on the side of Florida to start here. Both teams going to TP in first. Baptiste's going to get immediately melted. Immortality comes out early. Killua gets pinned. Alright, Killua gets the pin. Finishes off Ninja. Mosquito getting a pick on a Triton, and Killfeeder is cleaning up Same and Ali later. And that is going to be, looks like it's going to be it for the first fight here. Killua getting that very early pick on a Ninja there really opened things up. We'll see though. Oh no, the Bat might get staggered here. Oh, and he's just going to duck behind the Rhine shield. Killua holding, Florida holding this choke point here. The Echo Stick Bomb's gonna come in. Looks like Boston is going to take the right side here. Let's see, here comes the brawl. Immortality comes out again early. The line goes low again. Killua with the pin, doesn't find anything. He's already got Shatter, but Mosquito with 2 and FTB going to clean up Ninja. And that looks like it's going to be it for that fight as well. The Baptiste's going to get staggered out. Maybe the Lucio. Lucio's going to get staggered late. Killua pushing really far into spawn here. And that's going to be it for another fight from Florida. Florida showing prowess here with Killfeeder on the sim and Mosquito going for that flank on right side there. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm curious to see what Mosquito's going to do with his high noons. Behind, the Echo spots him out. Oh, here comes the Shatter. And it's going to be massive as FTB and Killua are just going to clean up 60% on. And Killua is going to get a late pin on the Triton on the spawn door. Oh my word. That's tough. That's real tough. What a absolutely crazy late stagger from Killua. That blew my mind. Alright, Ninja coming up with the Shatter here. Let's see what he does with it. They're going to go high ground. They spot the McCree out early. McCree's going to get a pick on the Elsie. That's going to open things up. But Ninja trying to drop down and find this Shatter. Can't find anything as the BAP goes low again. Here he comes. Ninja going in. Gets grabbed. He's going to Shatter Killua and gets blocked. The Immortality comes out and so does the grab. And Killua's going to get a pin on the Ninja. And Killfeeder and Killua are just popping off right now. Killua with 3 there. Here comes the dupe on the Elsie. And they're not going to touch. What a very dominant first round coming out from Florida.
Score 1-0.
Absolutely crazy first round. I mean, these teams both showing that they're definitely good enough to show up here. Killua, FTB, and the rest of Florida are showing a little bit more dominance here as we're going to go on to Control Center. This is more favored for the brawl, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Junkrat. Yep, Junkrat's coming out from both sides.
5, 4,
Let's see what happens.
1. Round 2.
Looks like we're going to start off with the TP early. Is Killfeeder going to switch? No, they're going to stick on the sim. Both teams opting for this white room here, but it looks like Boston's going to go to point first. Early point presence could be the end of Florida here. Let's see what happens. Oh, Ninja and Elsie going to get early picks, but Mosquito finds 2 in return, and Ninja's going to start cleaning up. Ninja going into the back line, trying to 1v1 Mosquito on that Junkrat, and it's just the Moira, the Junk, and the Zarya alive, but that just might be enough. The BAP and the Zarya are trying their absolute hardest, but the Junk is just melting. Mosquito with 4 that fight, and Mosquito absolutely going to carry on that first fight there. Florida showing once again why they're so dominant and why they won the last season. Mosquito getting an early line and gonna get some early damage, but it looks like Boston is going to move over to the left side here into the black room, the circular. Here comes the Rip Tire. Mosquito's going to set up top for the Rip Tire. The Sim trying to place the turrets. Here comes the Rip Tire. It's going to find Ali later and Ninja. The Immortality is going to go down, and FTB is going to get another pick on the Arvoso, and the Zarya is just going to get staggered here as Florida looking so dominant once again. That early Rip Tire just absolutely opening things up for Florida. Boston's going to need to start getting their stuff together, or else this is going to be a very early end to this first map. Here comes another recontest. Ninja coming in, playing a little aggressive. Here comes the window, and here comes the Cole. Immortality's going to come out as well, and so is the wall. But it looks like Killfeeder's going to get an entry pick, and here comes the grab, as Killfeeder and Mosquito are absolutely going to clean up that grab by FTB, and they're going to start holding the spawn as 70% goes to Florida. Looks like we're going to have a pause here. Florida absolutely popping off right now. Absolutely crazy. team names are backwards. Let me see if I can fix that. While I'm sitting here. It looks like we got a random pause. I don't know what to do there. Sorry for the stream, but it looks like I was not given the package for the flip. To like flip the team, so either the host is gonna have to do it or whatever. But I didn't actually get the package to get the rest of everything. But it looks like we're gonna come back. Here comes an early beat to try to engage. They're gonna go in on the Rhine. The Junk being caught out by himself. Mosquito gonna die, but Triton's gonna get picked in return. As here comes the beat from Florida. Oh, and Elsie's gonna get an absolutely massive 3-man tire. What a play. Triton gonna come back on this soldier. Killua finds 2, but I don't think it's going to be enough, as Same is going to finish off Killfeeder. And that is going to be Boston's first fight win. Interesting stuff. Here comes Killua back on the Rhine. Here comes another rip tire from Mosquito. It's gonna get destroyed by Triton before it gets anything. Mosquito getting a pick on a Triton though in return, and it looks like here comes the shatter. It is going to be absolutely massive, but is it going to be enough as the Coalescence comes out from Nephis? Here comes the grab. Coalescence is gonna pass right through, keeping everybody nice and healthy. The Moira, it's just the 2 supports on point, and they're going to die. It's gonna be 99%. It's going to be 99% for the side of Florida, as Killwish is going to play aggressive into Ninja, and no one's going to touch the point. And that's going to be it. Florida taking the first map onto Boston Frost in a very dominant fashion.
Play of the game.
Killua getting the play of the game here with this absolutely crazy shatter. I was not on his perspective when that happened. But oh my god, was that crazy. And here comes the pin. Boom. That was absolutely insane. Killua absolutely showing up on the main tank today. Awesome. It looks like we are going to switch up the teams here, as Florida is going to go up 1-0. Very dominant first round there. Killua showing why he's such a good main tank. FTB on that Zarya and Killua is an insanely good tank duo. I don't know if we're going to get any swaps. But if I'm Boston right now, I'm thinking, what do we do? They just got steamrolled. That was not close. Looks like Gon is going to come in for Killfeeder, as a bunch of Bees is going to go in for Nephis as well. So, Florida making a couple swaps onto the Ganji. Everybody knows the Ganji. If you don't, then what are you doing? So, Gon on the Genji. This is going to be very interesting, because usually what I do is I wait for the maps and then I make my swaps, but Florida, knowing exactly what they want, is just proof that they're so confident right now. So confident in being able to beat Boston here. Looks like we're going to go over to Dorado. That's going to be a very interesting one. As since Florida's up 1-0, they have a little leeway to mess up here. But Genji is so good on this map. I am so concerned for the side of Boston to see what's going on. Looks like our next map is going to start at 8:25. For you West Coasters, that will be 5:25. But let's see what happens. Obviously both teams opting for this map. I mean, Boston obviously picking it, probably have something coming out. So let's see if they can tie up this series 1-1. Or if they're going to go down 2-0, it's completely possible that Florida will just go up another round. Especially from that dominance first map. That was crazy. Kilo absolutely showing why he is so good. So good. Alright. I guess while we're here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the profiles. Alright, so it looks like same on the main tank is going to be a very consistent gold. Almost plat, so it could be a plat player just trying to stay alive, you know what I mean? With 3 hours on Rhine. Ninja showing a lot of prowess on the ball and the Rhine. Very low plat player. We'll see what happens. It looks like Ali later is going to ready up. Let's see while we do this. Triton being a very consistent diamond player. Is going to be he played a little bit of soldier last map, a little bit of junk, you know. But let's see. It looks like we're going to start the game before we can finish, which is okay. You know, that's all good. Yes, Reckless, I'm looking at chat. Who's the best diamond DPS on Seattle? Anyone but you. Just kidding, lol. Alright. So, we're going to go into Dorado here. This map really favoring the high ground. We'll see what the teams are going to pick here in about 5 seconds. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, by the way, for my first stream. It's really much appreciated. And again, I'm going to remind you while we were setting up here to hit that follow button if you haven't already. I do stream, so it'd be very nice to have those consistent viewers. But it looks like Florida is going to go for the Balzaria here with the Genji. This is going to be very interesting. Very low DPS. Oh, Killua is going to switch to the Rhine. Never mind. Gone and Mosquito on the Genji Widow. This relies very heavily on picks and not as much consistent DPS. But I know Gone and Mosquito to be very, very good on those two pick characters. We're actually going to start with Gone this time. That's not Gone. That's Gone. Gone are going to be rocking the golden Genji Shurikens. Gone going up top, spotting out the McCree. Very early, gets tapped but doesn't get finished off. Trying to get some early damage in here. As Mosquito's going to get a very early pick on the Triton there. Very good way to open things up here. As Gone is going to try and go for the flank. He might try to get a pick, but Mosquito with another pick. That's going to be absolutely massive. Killua getting a pin on the same. And Mosquito again getting another onto Ali later. And it looks like Boston's defense has just fallen apart as Mosquito gets the final blow onto Elsie. Very interesting first round. And a very interesting first point. It looks like Florida's going to take this very, very easily. Mosquito trying to get more picks. Gets low, but doesn't finish him off as Triton gets a pick on the Killua very, very early. That's a good right side going into Boston. As Mosquito's going to get low again. And he's not peeking again. He's not going to do it. Oh, and he's going to get finished by Triton there. As Triton is just putting on a clinic right now. The flash doesn't go in. So let's see. Ninja almost gets hacked. Oh, and Gone gets hacked and absolutely destroyed by Ali later. As FTP is just going to get staggered here. And Triton nearing to high noon. As Ninja, Triton getting some more damage in. Ninja with a shatter here. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, and Triton's going to get another pick onto a bunch of bees. This Mosquito's going to get an early pick on a Triton. But that looks like a big shatter from the side of Killua. And Killua is just going to clean that up with Gone. What great synergy from these two. Gone getting another final pick on the Elsie. Very, very good push there. Mosquito gonna have sights very, very soon. The only thing going for Boston Frost right now is they didn't use a lot of ults in that fight. Both their support ults, but that's doable. Don staying behind his Rhine shield like every good Genji should. Here comes the EMP. And Triton's gonna get a pick on the Killua right there. And here comes the Shatter as Ninja is just going to clean up. And that's going to be an insanely good EMP Shatter there as Boston's going to get there. And a bunch of bees just standing out in the open. He's going to sit there and that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. As here comes both teams coming back. Oh, here come the sights. Oh, and he's going to get picked by Elsie. Elsie showing why he's the better Widow in this situation. He just swaps over to Widow and dinks the man. Elsie going on a flank here. See if she can get any. See if he can get anything. Getting grabbed. The Genji's going to get nanoed, but it's going to be instantly cut down as Triton gets an early headshot on the Gon, and Triton absolutely cleaning up right now. Triton showing why he's so dominant on this McCree. Absolutely insane performance so far. So on the side of Boston, we got Window, and we got High Noon coming up pretty soon in the Cole. Gon getting a very early pick on Elsie. That just might be enough for them to push in as Gon, here comes the Blade. It's not finding anything yet. It ends up not finding anything. He's not going to get killed though, so that's a plus. Gon coming in the back, gets flash, gets headshot, and instantly cut down by Ali later. And that's going to be another fight win for Boston. Boston absolutely holding right now despite the first round. Triton on this McCree is just shutting down Gon right now as Elsie gets picked by Mosquito. And that's going to really open things up for Florida here as Killua is going to start going in. Let's see what happens here. Killua getting very close to a Shatter. He's going to get a very early fire strike. He has it. He's looking for it. Mosquito getting another pick. So is Arviso. There goes the immortality. And it looks like Killua might not even need to use it. As... Oh, and he's just going to go for the BM. But it gets blocked by the Zarya bubble. It doesn't matter, but what a play by Same. Florida capping the second point here. Very, very interesting. With 3 minutes left, that's still a pretty good time, but it's holdable. 100% holdable. Ninja getting pinned again and gets cut down. I don't understand what's going on. Killua absolutely being the main tank difference here. As Ali Leader's going to get a return on the Killua, and Triton's going to get another pick on an FTB. Oh, Triton, what are you doing? Triton, you're crazy. Elsie getting a late pick onto a bunch of bees. Triton with this High Noon. I'm curious to see what he's going to do with it. Let's go back over to Ninja since he is alive again. Here comes the Shatter from Ninja. He's looking for it. Gets his Fire Strike eaten by the Zarya bubble. And he gets pinned again! Back into the spawn, out of the Coalescence! As Ninja's just gonna get pinched from both sides. He's gonna go down to Killua. And Killua getting a big Shatter onto 3. As here comes the Nano onto Killua. A little bit of a late BM ultimate. As Gon's going to get a very late stagger onto Ali. And that's going to be very, very interesting for this last point. Ninja holding onto the Shatter for a long time. I'm curious to see what he's going to do with it. As Killua is emoting on Cart. Oh, here comes the grab. The immortality. The Shatter's going to get 2. It's going to get a very early pick. But Mosquito and Gon showing why they're so good on that DPS duo. Here comes the beat. And that looks like it's going to be it. 1:31 left on the clock as Mosquito and Gon absolutely dominating right now.
Score 0-3. サイドを交代します。
What an interesting round. I mean, Triton was doing as best as he could, but he just could not shut down Gon and Mosquito. Very hard to shut both of those players down. McCree can shut down one or the other, but as soon as it comes to both the Widow and the Genji, it's crazy. But look at this. Look how pretty this map is. So glad I get to be casting for Mowl today, even though I was just match banned. Seattle's got their game of the week tomorrow, so feel free to go check that out. They are going to be playing the London Leviathans for their 3rd week. And should be a good game. Should be a good game. But Boston going for the double bubble here, with Elsie going to try and duel Mosquito on Widow. This is going to be interesting. Florida dominating right now, but that doesn't mean Boston can't bring this back. Boston 3-0ing Chengdu Chads yesterday means that they've got some sort of prowess here. Let's see if they can turn on that light switches. Here we go. We're going to go over to Mosquito first. See if he can get any pick up top here. He's not going to peek it. He's going to go to F9 to Dawn. Dawn looking at the supports, doesn't find anything. Oh, and here comes the dive onto the double bubble. As Mosquito's going to go down to Elsie, but Killua's going to kill the Mercy in return. I feel like that's a really big pick. Cynical getting another pick onto Elsie there, as Florida's going to come and return the favor with some picks. Gone getting another pick there, as Gone is just going on a tear right now. As Gone's going to go up to the high ground and look for the soldier. And the soldier's going to kill himself. That's super, super tough. Gun getting a little bit over aggressive, does manage to get out though. As here comes the pin on the Killua, as Killua's just gonna go in. Here comes the Shatter, doesn't find anything. He's playing so over aggressive right now, I'd be surprised if he didn't die, and there he goes. That's going to be very, very interesting. Oh, as Boston showing a little bit of prowess there, Killua maybe feeding a little bit to try and get that extra kill. Maybe it'll cost him his life and the team fight. Oh, if Boston can get a late pick, that's going to be a pretty big fight win. Triton with this tactical visor, struggling to kill Azaria, finally manages to do it as the soldier's going to hold on cart. Here comes the res. Mosquito's going to get a pick on the same, as Elsie gets a return pick back on a Mosquito, and Triton and Killua. Triton's going to win that duel as Mercy's trying to find Elsie, and he does. Very good push from Boston. Still a very good time right now. Ninja trying to find that late stagger on the gun. He's actually going to survive with literal 1 HP. So we shall see. The Winston coming up here with the Primal Rage. He might play aggressive here. He's going to go up top trying to find Killua. Killua's going to find one with his blade. He's looking for two. He's going to find two. He goes up for the Mercy. Doesn't get anything, but he might stop this res as Mosquito stops the res for Gone. And that's going to be a quick fight win for Florida. Ninja, again with this Primal Rage. No ults on the side for Florida, so Boston should have an easy fight win here if they can ult track and coordinate that. Killua pinning in again, gets bubbled. Ninja going up in the air again, no jump. This might be where we see the Primal, and here comes the Shatter. It's not going to get anything, but he's coming in. He manages to pin the Winston, and the Winston's going to Primal as Killua goes down, but Mosquito gets a pick on the Alley later, and Gone gets a pick on the Elsie. Here comes the Primal. It doesn't look like it's going to get anything as Gone, as the Winston is going in the backline. Gone is just showing why he is so good at this hero, and he's going to get 2 more late stagger picks, and that is going to be absolutely crazy, as Elsie is going to just barely make it out. Oh, Alley. Oh no. Oh no, Alley later. Tried to get greedy and go for the Genji as she saw he was poisoned, but just did not notice the Widow in the backline. Okay, we got a grab coming out here from Sane soon as Killua's going to get another pin onto Ninja. Ninja getting absolutely the short end of the stick here as Killua getting another Shatter and another Blade coming out. I don't know what's worse. Boston losing, or Triton hasn't used his ult yet. Let's see. Boston's still a brand new team, still working on their synergy. Let's see what they can do here. Same's got the grab. Oh, and here comes the earlier grab. Oh, and here comes another grab. The return as the beat's going to come out, and it's not going to find anybody. As Florida just showing they're so dominant right now, and it's showing why they're so good at the comps they run and why they won last year. As, oh my lord, no ults on the side for Florida, but I'm not sure they need it. I don't know what's going on for Boston. They're just falling apart to the Ganji and the Killua. Mosquito doing the work on them as well. Here comes the sights from Elsie. And here comes the Valk as well. Triton gonna get an early pick on a Cynical. That looks good. Elsie in this 1v1. And he's gonna go down as Killua gets another shatter. As he's not gonna get anything as he falls super, super low. And he's gonna get a surprising pick on the Zarya. And his team just proving that they're so good at healing. Killua, just stay alive. Killua just pin in. Killua might touch the spawn door here. Not going to do it. Chickened out maybe a little bit. I don't blame him. You know, I'll see on that Widow. Putting in some sort of work right now. Killua has another shatter. Let's see what he can do with it. Here comes the grab. Here comes a random pin. And here comes the blade as God is just going to clean up. And he's going to fall low, not finished off as Mosquito gets another pick on the alley and Arviso. And Killua's going to solo shatter the Mercy. Oh no, Elsie switching onto the Genji for a last-ditch effort. As God is going to get the better of that 1v1. Oh no, Elsie. Triton getting a pick on a Mosquito, but I don't think it's going to be enough as there's only 3 seconds left of the clock. Here comes the high noon from Triton. It's not going to find anything as this fight can go either way as Killua gets another pick. What is going on? Florida? Oh no, and there's the shatter onto 3 as Florida going to get another very dominant map win. Wow. Killua and Gon and Mosquito, man. Those 3 are crazy as Killua with another play of the game. Rocking that Florida skin. And he gets nanoed. Wow. And he's just going to clean up. That's crazy. And another pick land, so oof. Wow, it is not looking good for Boston right now. If you are in chat, give Boston your energy. Let me know if you think they can reverse sweep here. Let's see what happens. But Gon and Killua absolutely killing the game right now with Mosquito on that Widow. That is just crazy. That is just crazy, crazy, crazy. Boston not looking so good right now. They're struggling to find something to counter this Florida team. With this Florida team looking so, so strong right now. Wow. Absolutely crazy stuff going on here. Elevator gonna restart. As we're gonna wait. I think it's halftime. It's very interesting what's happening here. Honestly, if Boston doesn't figure out something soon, Florida's just going to steamroll. Florida's just showing that they're so, so, so good. And it really shows in these games. They put in the time, they put in the effort. And it looks like Florida might be taking this home. People in chat, give Boston your energy for the reverse sweep. Give Boston their energy. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Stream, it looks like we're going to take a break during this halftime. Again, if you like the stream, like what you see, make sure to drop that follow. I'm going to go ahead and put it to the starting screen so you guys will still see, but Florida's showing very, very dominant right now, and I think we'll be back right before the game starts. Alrighty. Looks like we are back. As we are going to be going on to King's Row. King's Row, very favorable for the brawl, as both these teams really like doing that. Saw a little bit of double bubble earlier. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Again, if there's any problem with the stream, please let me know in chat. I will make sure and try and fix it. But it looks like, yeah, both teams going on to the brawl here. Triton going on to that McCree, his comfort pick. As Alabama Boy is going to come in for for, not kill feeder, I'm dumb. For Mosquito. Interesting sub. Nephis is going to come in for Cynical as well. Let's see what happens in this. Chat, send Boston your energy. It's time. It is time.
5 4 3 2
Here we go.
1
As we are going into the third and possibly final match point for Florida here. Ninja getting some early swings on the Killua. Not going to find anything. The Ganji in the back is Ninja's going to get it. Killua's going to force out an early Immortality Field, and that might be it already. Maybe as Ninja falling low. FTB is going to go down though. Killua on the Zarya this time, as Killua's going to get a return pick on a Ninja, and Ali later going to get the res, as Killua gets another pick, and Killua is just dominating right now. I don't know what's going on, but Triton going to get 2 picks there to end that fight. Very, very interesting. Triton almost to his ult, as it looks like they switched up the main and off tank for the side of Florida. Here comes the early Valk. Here comes the pull. Shatter's not going to find anything as he's going to go down, but he's going to get res back up. As Gon is going to go in here with the nano. He's not going to blade though. He's going to save it for next fight. Interesting decision. Very, very interesting. As Elsie's going to get some late picks. Let's see, Elsie trying to find Alabama Boy on that Junkrat. Can he find him? Oh, and he's going to get the headshot kill. Oh, and as here comes Gon into the back. He's trying to kill the DPS, but it doesn't look like he will be able to, as Triton is going to finish him off there. Very bad staggers for Florida. Oh, and here comes the grab. Oh no. Oh no, Florida. Boston having a foothold here, surprisingly. Let's see if they can keep it up for the rest. Knowing how Florida is, Gon is probably going to get this insanely good blade. Who knows? Ninja getting an early fire strike. Finds a couple. Gon's going to go down early, though. As, oh. Yes, here comes the high noon. Maybe a shatter after a broken shield. And Ninja's going to get a late pick on the FTB. Very staggered fight here. As Florida's going to go ahead and get a quick reset. But Alabama fighting a pick on the Triton. That could really open things up for them, as Elsie gets a return pick onto Alabama Boy, though, as here comes Gon in the back. He gets slept. He's going to get both supports in the dash, as he's going to go down. Ninja trying to get back on point by himself, but Ninja with 4, as Ninja is going to single-handedly save this point for Boston Frost. What a play by the Reinhardt. The Reinhardt is going to back up and try to get heals from their supports. Smart play, in my opinion. But here comes the grab dragon. Oh, and here it is. Here it comes, and there's 1, that's 2, that's 3 for Elsie. As there's only 30 seconds left for Florida, as Boston has brought this back. What is going on in Florida? FTB is going to have a shatter here, though, so it might not be all 3. Oh, Gon's going to get a pick on the Triton, but Sane's going to get a return pick on the Gon. Oh, and here comes the shatter, doesn't get anything, as Ninja's going to have one of his own, and it's going to find more. It's going to find 2. That is a main tank difference right there, as Ninja's going to go into the back line, try and focus down Killua, finish him with a fire strike, as Same trying to burn down this Ana, and Boston actually gonna full hold Florida here. What a crazy first round. I think Boston found their light switch. I think they turned it on. As here comes the ball all the way back. As Killer's gonna try and go in, as he's gonna fall so early. As Triton is gonna hold off the Tracer with the High Noon, and that's gonna be it for round 1. Oh no, Florida. Oh no. It was looking so good. What happened? Oh no. Florida, I'm so sorry. That's going to be it for that round. There you go, chat. Thank you for sending the energy. I know you didn't do it through chat, but you did it with your minds, and I'm proud of that. Alabama going to be switching it up with the Junkrat. Very decent pick for this type of map in particular. As Gon is going to stay on that Genji, no surprise there. Very interesting what's going to happen here. Looks like, ooh, Boston might come out with the Pharah here. That's going to absolutely destroy. Oh no, that's going to destroy this comp. As Elsie's going to try to find early pick here on this Pharah. Absolutely countering the Genji as the Genji's going to try and dash up, gets a little bit of damage, but that's the power of that pocket mercy. You can't count it down, you can't solo it. You gotta kill the Mercy, then the Pharah, or just burst down that Pharah, and Genji doesn't do that. As Triton is gonna find an early pick on the Widow onto Alabama, and here comes Elsie on the Pharah, trying to get the damage onto the Ana. Keeps missing, so close, but yet so far away. Is Killua trying to go into the pack, trying to make something happen with FTB as he falls super low. Is going to get bubbled and healed up, but Triton finding another pick on a Nephis. What is going on, Boston? Or is this winnable? Oh, gets a nasty flick headshot on a Killua. It's not going to finish him, but that's some really good entry damage. As Triton's going to find another pick on Alabama. Gets the headshot. Oh, and Gon's going to find him. As here comes Ninja. Gon going to find, Killua going to find nothing with the shadow, but here comes the barrage, and he's going to get swept out of it. See if he survives here. He's going to get grabbed. Is he going to survive? No, he is not. As here comes the Dragon Blade. Oh, with the deflected headshot back on the drag. Back on the Triton. What a deflect. What a play. As here comes Ninja. With a shadow of his own, he's going to find one. And that might be Boston. That might be it for Florida. As Florida's going to have to go back into their spawn room and figure out what the fuck to do next. Very dominant map win for the side of Boston. Wow.
Play of the game.
Ninja, Reinhardt's getting all the play of the game today, and here was the shadow on the 3. What an absolute massive play. This is Ninja just absolutely dominating, getting 4 there. What a play. What a play. As Same is going to get 26 high energy kills for 27 elimination. That's going to be crazy. As it looks like we're going to a map 4. Could this be the reverse sweep that we were talking about? Could this be it? Chat, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Oh, Heartless looking kind of cute right now, not gonna lie. Thanks, man. I try my best, alright? I try my best. But you want to know who's looking more cute right now? Triton on that Widow. Triton absolutely dominating on the Widow on that map. That was crazy. If they don't put Triton on Widow again, whatever map it may be, I don't know what to do. Looks like everybody's having a fight in chat. I don't know what's happening. About mac and cheese or something. Let me know in chat, guys, if you think Boston can hit this reverse sweep. It's 100% doable. And welcome to the 22 viewers in here. Thank you guys for showing up today. I appreciate that. This is my first stream, so be very nice. If you could, to drop a follow. I do stream pretty consistently. But yeah. As we're gonna go on to Volskaya Industries here, and Mosquito is gonna go back in. And Killfeeder is gonna go in for FTB. It's going to be very, very interesting here. As Boston sticking with the same 6. I'm pretty sure they only have 6. What a game so far. I'm just glad it wasn't a blowout, man. It was looking like it for a bit, but Boston coming back on Kings Row, showing that they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up easily. Thank you for the follow. Send them flying. Appreciate that. I'm losing my voice over this cast, man. Everybody's like, we need more high energy casters. We need more high energy games. I'm trying my best, all right? Trying my absolute best. I may not be as funny as I was in my first cast, but my first stream, trying to be as high energy as possible. Whew. Can I have chicken nuggets? No, you cannot. No, you cannot have chicken nuggets, bees. Come on. We talked about this. Oof. 4th map here, Volskaya Industries. I think the Genji is still going to be... very, very good here. You're doing very well. Well, thank you, Sendem. I appreciate that. It wasn't like a close Kings Row map either. That wasn't like a close Kings Row. That was pretty dominant, which makes it seem like Boston may have found their stride. You know what I mean? If the side of Boston can win here, we're going to go to a map 5, and that is going to be absolutely crazy. Reverse sweep incoming. You're on Florida. What are you talking about? Killua, what the heck, dude? Whew. Alright, looks like Ali is going to ready up here. Ooh, here we go. We're going on to Volskaya Industries. Very, very interesting 2CP map. Everybody hates 2CP, but I quite enjoy this map. I think it's very fun. Alrighty, here come the heroes. Elsie going on to the Pharah again. That might be interesting against Mosquito's Widow, but we'll see what happens. Widow being known to be very good on defense here. I haven't seen much Widow on offense. Unless Widow can get that flank left side and just get some pretty crazy picks. Let's see what happens, though. As Elsie on the Pharah with Ali later on the Mercy. It worked for them last time. Triton gonna be... It looks like Elsie gonna go for some early damage here. Maybe not have gotten up in time. He's not gonna get anything. As here comes the Ganji again. With those golden shurikens. And is that the new Rhine skin? Wow, that looks really good. I actually haven't seen it in game. That's pretty good looking. Triton gonna get an early pick on a Killua though. Skins aside. Triton getting another pick on a Nephis. That's going to be very detrimental to the side of Florida. And Triton, again, being such a dominant DPS right now. Showing that Boston really wants this. They really wants this for Boston. It would be such a great show against Ninja. Gon is going to take a Helix Rocket to the faces. Ninja's going to finish him off. Gon absolutely feeding a little bit. Coming back from spawn here. As Same back on that sexy Rhine skin. Mosquito going to go over to the Hanzo, and he's going to get cut down by Same. Florida, what is going on? Florida can't seem to find their foothold here as they're going to switch over to the Rhine Zarya. And Elsie finding more and more picks with Triton and Same as Boston showing very promising. If I can get a reverse sweep on my first cast, that on my first stream, that'd be crazy. That'd be fucking crazy. Same trying to get more fire strike damage. It's getting a little hard. Here comes the window. Same gonna try to get a fire strike, but it looks like they're gonna LOS. Very, very smart. As here comes Elsie. Got a barrage. The Same's gonna go down. Oh, and he doesn't get a chance to use it as Triton's gonna pop the net. Gonna pop the visor. It almost manages to pick off, but the bubble's going to save the McCree. As here comes Killua as he's gonna go low. Triton gonna get flashbang, fan the hammer, not gonna get finished off as the Mercy is still sticking on him. As here comes the grab, and that might just be it. That's going to finish off. That is going to finish off the game. I'm at the first point. Sorry, I had a big brain fart just then. Elsie's still holding onto that barrage there. Dies before he gets the chance to use it. Let's see if we can find anything. As the supports are sticking on point, is the Ana's about to die. Alright, Same with this big shatter here. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, and here comes the counter pin. Same falling very, very low. Not gonna die though, as the immortality is going to save his life. Elsie gonna kill Mosquito, but also go down as well. Same with that shatter. It's gotta be big. It's gotta be absolutely massive. That shatter. It's gotta be right now, and that's gonna find 3 as Killua's gonna find the brunt end of it, and Ninja's gonna get a pick with the Diva Bomb, and Elsie and Arviso going to clean up. The rest of the team is gone, trying to just desperately stay alive as Elsie. As Same finding 3 with that shatter is going to give another breath of life to Boston. I'm starting to lose my voice here. It's alright though. As here comes Mosquito on the McCree, and he is just going to get cut down instantly. As Elsie messes up that second rocket, it's gonna get a res, but Killua gonna go down. I don't know what's going on for the side of Florida, but they are just not looking too hot right now. Elsie's still holding on to that barrage. Mercy gonna fall very, very low, but he's not gonna get finished off, and Elsie gonna get greedy and get picked doing it. As here comes the Mercy, and Mercy's going to immediately Valk And there comes the shatter and the blade and the immortality. I don't know what is going on, but I don't... but it looks like Florida is going to cap 1, maybe 2. Elsie with this barrage. Let's see what he can get with it. Let's see. Falling very low. Not going to get a chance to use it again. Elsie just getting absolutely shut down. And Mosquito with 2 as Florida going to cap with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Elsie having barrage for that entire round, just never got a chance to use it. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Ugh. All right. Florida not as dominant as the first 2 maps, but definitely dominant enough to win. But this isn't losable. I mean, this isn't totally out of the water yet. This is totally winnable for the side of Boston. Boston Frost absolutely trying their best right now, and so far it just has not been enough. That King's Row map showed very dominant. It was very, very quick, but it's a very different ball game when the enemy has to pick a map. As we're gonna see Gone on the Genji again. No surprise there. The Genji McCree. Let's see what happens here. This new Rhine skin, man. Good. Looks really, really good. Alright, here we go. As Triton's just going to get some very early ult charges. Both DPS are almost at 20% right now. As Same's going to get anti, but there's no bubble. Here comes the immortality, but Killua is going to go down. Oh no! Triton's going to get another pick onto Gone. And it looks like Boston might get an early first cap here. Ninja almost going out of mech. That could be bad. Doesn't end up going bad. Triton gonna get a flashbang headshot on a kill feeder. As Triton just having an absolute blast right now. Elsie on the pulse bomb trying to 1v1 the Genji. Not working out so far. As the Genji might struggle to get back before getting picked. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. As here comes Same. Hidden Ninja going to eat that. Never mind, just kidding. Bolt. As Elsie's going to get a very early pulse bomb. And that just might be it. Uh-oh, Triton's going to go low as Elsie's going to find 2. Ninja going to find another late pick on the kill feeder. As Boston actually might do this. As Gone, here comes Gone on the blade, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough, but he's going to find 2. That just might be the saving grace for Florida here, but Ninja's going to find a pick on a Killua. That could mean bad. Gone falling very, very low. 12 health, 2 health. Somebody's got to kill him. Oh, and there comes the shatter. He's going to get picked instantly, though, as the Diva's still on point. Here comes the bomb. Another pulse bomb onto the supports, as Killua's going to go down again. Tracer falling very low. A touch point for only just a second, and that's going to be it. 4:50 on the clock for Boston, as Boston getting a way faster time than Florida. Chat, what is going on? Boston found the light switch. They had the lights turned off this whole time. They had the lights turned off, chat. They were blind. But they found the switch. They can see again. They can see, and they're showing what they can do with that added sight. What a game this has been so far, as Boston looks very, very promising. It looked really dire there for the side of Florida. I mean, it looked really dire for the side of Boston when Gon pulled out the Genji blade. But Boston still managing to hold on despite those efforts. LC gonna go back onto the Pharah here on defense. Mosquito going onto the McCree to try and counter.
4 3 2 1
Let's see if LC can get some early damage this time. Nope.
目標 A を防衛してください
Here comes the Ganji. Gonna get a really early deflected fire strike there. Same gonna get pushed hard, aggressive immortality field. There goes the immortality though, and they don't have anything else to counter as Killua goes down, but so does the Diva Mech. Really high fire strike there as LC's gonna find another pick on a Mosquito. And here comes Triton, gonna get another pick on a Nephis. And there's a flashbang onto the McCree, but gets onto the Genji, but gets bubbled. Boston has found everything. They found all the answers, and they are showing it. Same coming close to a shatter here. Here comes the window. Not gonna get anything right now as Florida's just gonna play LOS. They have a minute left. Oh, here comes the Ganji Blade. And here comes the deflect. Out comes Immortality as Gon is just going to decimate the support line. Maybe the Pharah. Yes, the Pharah. And here comes the late Valve. I don't know if that was worth it. Uh-oh. Here comes the High Noon. It's gonna get 9 Loda. Trying to 1v1 the Genji in the back against a 6-man team. That's just not gonna work. LC with a barrage. But 5 ults coming onto the side of Florida. It's not looking good for Boston right now. Okay. Let's see if he uses the barrage this time. And here it comes. It's gonna find 1. It's gonna find 2. It's gonna get 3, and that's gonna be massive. He's going to get killed, but instantly rezzed, as it looks like Boston is going to hold this. If LC can, that's 5 for LC. Can he get the 6K? Ryan's gonna get the health pack, so I don't think so. But I don't know if Florida can touch. Here comes the beat as Mosquito's gonna try and touch, and Mosquito will. Here comes Killua as he's gonna get a couple. Mosquito gonna find an early pick on RV, so but Killua's gonna go down. Here comes the grab. Nothing comes out of it yet as Triton finds a pick on a 9 Loda. Here comes the bomb to force everybody off point. Doesn't get anybody, but that's not what they wanted. Killfeeder absolutely going on a tear right now as he is just so high charged, but finally goes down to Triton as Triton also going on a tear. And Gon is so low, and he's just a last-ditch effort to just try and win this. Triton's gonna go down, but I don't think it matters. LC opening that up for the side of Boston. This could go either way. I'm convinced. I'm convinced this can go either way at this point. 4 minutes and 50 seconds for Boston here to try and just, they only need to cap first point and then they just draw or win. That's it. If they win this map, it is going to go to a 2-2, and Florida's going to pick the last control map. Oof. Oh, my heart's racing. I need water. He needs some milk. All right, Boston.
3 2
It's your time to shine. Here we go. Boston looking to tie this up 2-2. Very interested to see what happens here, as Elsie's going to get an early flank. See if he can spot out anybody. Ninja going to go out of mech there, as they're going to spot the Tracer. Tracer's not going to be able to do much here. As here comes Killua, he's getting so low. Immortality gets forced out, and he's just getting swung on. And he's going to finally go down to Triton, as what is happening, Florida? Triton getting out of mech, trying to get the Diva out of mech. His save goes down, but I don't think it matters. Arviso getting a pick on the Nephis. The Ganji trying his very, very hardest to try and win this, as Ninja's going to get another pick on the Mosquito, as the Mercy is so low. Elsie's going to finish it off, and I think that's going to already be it. Boston, what is going on? Florida, are you okay? Mosquito gonna switch onto the Hanzo here. Let's see if it's enough. Genji gone on a blade. He's got a blade. Could stall this. Could get picked by Triton. Who knows? Triton coming in with this tactical visor here. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the tactical visor from Triton. As it's not going to find anything. It's going to find one, actually. It's going to find Gon. It's going to find... Oh, it's going to go through the window and catch 3! Oh, Triton! They have families! Triton, stop it! And the series is now tied 2-2! Wow! I don't know what's going on. But oh my goodness gracious, Boston. Mosquito getting play of the game, but I don't think it matters, as Boston has found what they run and what they need to win this match. As we are going to go to a map 5, 2-2, Boston versus Florida. If you guys really like this stream, tell me in chat. Tell me who you think is gonna win. I want to see hype in the chat. Hype, boys, hype. This is it. This is the final map. I am so very excited for what is going to happen. Two to two currently. This could go either way. Florida not looking like the team that we know them to be. Falling off a little bit towards the end here. Boston coming back and winning this would be enormous. Florida, but you got this. Both teams, it could go either way. I don't know. I want Boston to win and I want Florida to win. Can we both? Can we get both? Can we just call it a win-win? I don't want, but I know the viewers, you guys want entertainment, you guys want gladiatorial combat, so there will be a winner. There will be a winner. Wow, what a game. What an absolutely crazy game right now. I am so pumped to see who is going to win. If you're pumped, let me know in chat. Let me know that you're ready for whoever's going to win. Put your predictions in chat. As we're going to go on to Busan, the final map. This is absolutely insane. I don't know who's going to win. But I hope I hope this last match, this last map, will be a good one. That's all I can ask for. Triton showing his stride with, I can tell, more support coming on to Same as he pumps in with Killua, as Killua was the main tank diff in the first 2 maps, but we're on the second 2 maps and it looks like Same has just dominated. But it all comes down to this. It all comes down to this final round of the night. Killfeeder is going to go ahead and give his R. We're just waiting on Ali later. And there it is. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hype in chat. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Is it going to be Same, Ninja, Triton, Elsie, Ali later, Arviso for Boston? Or is it going to be Killua, Killfeeder, Gon, Mosquito, a bunch of bees, and 9 Loda for the side of Florida? What a match. What a play. For the people watching, I will be giving post-game interviews for the winning team, and I will give my player of the match. Let's see as... Yeah, I think Boston has found what they want to run, and it looks like the Pharah and the Soldier. Pharah's not amazing on this map. But if they think it can work, it might be able to work. But the 2 people that I'm watching out for in this matchup are Same and Killua. Let's see who's going to come out on top here as we go into the final map. Here we go. Looks like the side of Boston is going to be going right side here. Killua getting taken down low already. Not going to do anything as the Pharah is going to have a lot of free reign on that open side of the map. Triton putting in that very, very early damage. Oh, and here comes the pin. It's not going to get anything, though. I don't know what's going on, but the rides are going to pin off the map. No shield for the side, for either side here, as Zoe is gone. Gon might have fallen. Oh no, he doesn't. He manages to save himself, but a bunch of bees. Gonna try and solo this. Oh my god, he takes down the supports and kills Elsie on that Pharah, as Florida is going to win this first fight just barely. Just barely. Elsie getting close to a barrage here. As it looks like they're gonna go to the top left, top right here, top right side. Killua almost has a shatter. Let's see it. Here comes the grab and the pin. Not gonna kill the immortality, so Same is gonna live. But Elsie finding 2 in the back. He's gonna find his barrage, and no one's just gonna pay attention to him. As Ninja's gonna finish off Killua, and Elsie getting that barrage for next fight. Elsie gonna go down, but it doesn't matter as Boston is just going to absolutely steamroll, as Boston's gonna have 5 ults coming into this next fight. Mosquito gonna switch over to the Echo. Mosquito almost falling off the map there, not gonna manage to survive. Oh, and here comes the barrage as Ellie's just gonna find 1, but Ninja with the 2-man bomb! That's absolutely huge as Gon's gonna find Ali in the back, but Ninja finding 3 in that fight's just gonna save it for the side of Boston. Boston with 3 more ults to work with, still haven't used that shatter, and still haven't used that visor, nor the window. As Florida is struggling to find a foothold here as they only have the beats. And here comes the Ryan 1v1. He's going to get antied and he's going to go down very early. But here comes the visor. Here it comes. As Triton's going to find 1, but Elsie popping absolutely the fuck off in the back on that Pharah. They have found their stride. Elsie showing that on that Pharah, he could do some amazing fucking things. Elsie 80% to another barrage as Ninja is going to reset very late. And that just might be enough for Same is going to fall very low. And here comes the beat and the blade. As all ults are going to come out for the side of Florida here. As Gon is going to find 3 in that fight. Florida finally finding a foothold here as they have both tank ults to work with. LC with that barrage though could be huge. Here comes Same on the Reinhardt with the shatter. We're actually gonna look at Killua. Killua trying to find something. He finds some, but finds for it. Return. Killua with an absolutely massive shatter. It's only gonna find Same though as the immortality comes out. But Florida is going to win this fight regardless. Florida showing that they're strong as well. As Elsie's gonna try and come back, but Ninja's gonna get staggered late. Oh no. As Elsie is gonna go for a sneaky. Oh, the entire team's going for a sneaky thing here. Immortality comes out. I think that might have been a misclick. I don't know what's going on. But we have a high noon on the side of Mosquito. Same coming in. He's going to pin on the point. Here comes the barrage. He's going to find 2, but instantly high noon. As it's going to be very, very even. As a bunch of bees pops the window. But Triton getting that damage in. His Mosquito's going to find a pick on the alley later. Oh, but there comes Triton, and here comes the bomb. And the bomb is going to find the Ganji. The fight could go either way at this point. But it looks like Boston's going to cap in the midst of it. As Kill Feeder is going to try to come back on the ball. Ninja going to find another pick on the Mosquito. Elsie cleaning up that Lucio. As it's just the ball left on point. Oh, there comes the Moira. But Gon coming in and instantly dying. And it looks like Boston is going to take round number 1 on Busan on our final map. 1 map closer to the reverse sweep. They cannot seem to counter the Pharah. I don't know what it is. They seem to counter one of the DPS, but then it just immediately looks like Elsie and Triton can't both be dealt with. Gon is like, okay, I'll go for the back line, while Mosquito tries to go for the Pharah, but then Triton pops off. And if they try to go for Elsie, then if they try to go for Triton, then Elsie pops off. I don't know what to do. Florida struggling here, but let's see if they can tie it 1-1. As here comes Kilo on the Reinhardt again. Looks like we're going to have a little stall on this first area here as Kilo's just going to swing in as that's a big ante from the side of a bunch of bees and he's just going to pin in. But here comes the immortality to save them all as Ellie's going to find Mosquito in the back. Killua playing super aggressive as Ninja's going to find the pick onto the Mercy. And it looks like Boston going to get a foothold here. What a crazy match so far this has been. As Mosquito's going to find a pick onto Triton. As Mosquito's going to switch over to the Soldier to just try and deal. To just try and deal with Mosquito right now. I mean, to try and deal with Triton right now. As there's just so much high ground on this map. Elsie finding more intro damage as Same's gonna fall a little low. He's gonna get saved though as Killua's gonna find 4 with the shatter and Florida's just gonna clean up. And that's just going to be it. As Triton's gonna try and stall, but he's end up going to be cut down. as Florida seems to find their footing here. Mosquito gonna Helix Rocket onto the high ground. 5 to almost 6 ults coming on the side of Boston here. Here comes the window from the side of Arviso. Here comes the Diva Bomb. It's going to find one. It's going to find the Mosquito. And here comes the Barrage onto the Mercy as Gon's going to try and find some of the back. But Elsie popping off again as Allilator is going to barely survive there as the DPS are still alive as Killua just trying to stay alive. And he cannot as Same's going to get rezzed. And Boston is going to barely win that fight. Just barely. Showing that this Baptiste and this Mercy have been working out so well for the side of Boston. As Sane's going to come up with a shatter here. He's going to get an early pick on the Killua. Oh, and there goes the Mercy. It's all falling apart for Florida as Boston could take this home. Elsie finding late staggers as he is just camping the spawn door currently. As new Boston is, I'm surprised this is going on right now. But let's see if Florida can bring it back with the Shatter and or the High Noon. I mean, not High Noon. As the Visor's gonna go down instantly to Ninja. And it's going to be 90% on the side of Boston. What is Florida gonna do? As Triton's gonna find another pick. As Killua's gonna find two with the big Shatter Nano. As here comes the Barrage. It's not gonna finish him off because he's nanoed. But it doesn't look like Florida can do anything. And that's gonna be it as Boston gets the reverse sweep onto Florida. What a match. What a game. As Boston showing that they are so good. And that is going to be it. Boston coming in with a vengeance to this map as they take a 3-2 victory over the defending champions. Oh my God, my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get somebody in here. What a game. I'm gonna try to get an interview with somebody on the side of Boston, whoever it may be. Wow. What a game. That was such a GG.
Hello? That was crazy.
Hello, Allilator, pulling off a reverse sweep against the reigning champions. How do you guys feel right now?
We're like so happy, but like, I don't know. We're just like shocked. We just tried our best.
No, absolutely. LC on the Pharah and
we just
Triton.
gotta keep the positive mentality like the whole game. That's, I think, basically like my role as manager is just making sure like we keep the spirits up and hyping the players up, and they were able to bring it back. So I was proud of them. Of
course. If you were to say something to everybody out here who has been watching, like anything about your team, or like, I know you guys are still brand new, reforming, you know.
So this is 1 week of practice, so we need to
1 week of practice and beating the defending champions. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, he's brand new. We're down one, so we couldn't swap, so it was kind of like, all right, guys, it's us versus the world.
Wow. That is absolutely crazy. Honestly, if you were to give a player of the match on your team, Who do you
I'd
think?
give it to
Who do you think would
Elsie.
deserve that?
Honda did so good that game.
Anda.
Yeah. His Pharah on that game and his Tracer was really good.
Wow, absolutely crazy stuff coming out from Elsie.
I mean,
100%
me?
agree.
Not kidding. Naturally.
I 100% agree with you, Ali. Elsie
Uh.
absolutely popping off on that Pharah. You guys played absolutely so well, and I got one last question for you guys before you get your bragging rights in the general chat in Mowl.
What's up?
What are your plans for Boston in the future? You just beat the reigning champions. Where do you go from here?
I mean, I only have 7 people, so I'm just trying to build a team and just have
That's
fun.
fair enough.
Honestly, it's all I want to do is have fun. So, yeah.
Wow. Absolutely crazy. Well, congrats on the win.
Thank
That was
you.
absolutely insane. You guys totally deserved it. It was
Thank
looking rough
you.
there at the beginning, but you guys pulled it back with your high hopes, and I'm glad you guys didn't give up. So good shit.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good rest of your day, and that is going to be it for me in the casting booth. What a match. What a game. That was absolutely insane, and I have no words. I'm speechless. And for everybody that has came here and came out to my first cast, thank you. And thank you to both these teams for trying as hard as they did. Boston comes out with the win here, 3-2. And everybody who is in here, go ahead and go look at the general chat to see everybody's reaction. Well, thank you, everybody, and I will see you in the next cast. Make sure to, if you haven't already, hit that follow button if you haven't. And make sure